Next is from Harry Seward. Interesting. Subject is the Renegade. Hey, boys, what are your memories of the Renegade? It's a pretty sad story how everything ended with them. Disco, did you know him well since you were both from Marietta? Bro, this guy he was part of the crew for a little bit, but he was very quiet. He didn't really hang out with anybody. He had his girlfriend. She was hot. But he would just like hang with his girl.
Kind of a loner, yeah.
It was a loner. It's real. I'd like to say that's the thing. No,
he wasn't a bad guy,
bro. The reason is right, and everybody says, "What are your memories of the Renegade?" And, like, we work with the guys, like, not much, and that's probably what everybody will say, and that's probably why you're asking about the Renegade, because nobody really has any stories for the guy because he didn't really hang out with us. You know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, and what happened from what I understand at the end there was he lost his job. WCW released him, and the girl left. So it was like a double whammy. But it's weird how I remember specifically just from reading things and whatever that he died at 33. And when you're a teenager, that seems different. Oh, the guy died, he was 33. Okay, but when I'm going to be 40 this year, it changes a lot. You're like, holy 33? Like, that's nothing, you know?
Next one's from Johnny Castro. Subject is leg slap ban. In the past week, Vince McMahon banned leg slaps during kicks. I know you guys have been critical of the leg slap move for a while now. What are your thoughts on the ban? What other obviously fake moves you think should be banned? If it were up to me, I would issue a permanent ban on the Bronco Buster. Nothing is faker than when X-Pac would dry hump a guy in the turnbuckle. Well, Ray does that too, and Ray's the one that invented it. And it gets a pop. So why would you ban that? Well, first of all, the people at WWE listen to our show. Okay, a lot of people in the business listen to the show. And if you listen to the show and if you listen to reviews of work and stuff and thing, how many weeks have we talked about this?
Months.
Years. And so finally the people get over and people probably realize the word gets out there, people start noticing it and say, yeah, that does look like and they ban it. So our work is not done here. Okay, our work, there's still some things that we're going to talk about and try to erase from the business. But
is there any way that we could possibly have enough influence to get that new singing Japanese girl off of AEW permanently?
Oh, she stays. She definitely stays. And then
I missed. Did you see the clip of that? I missed that from last week when we reviewed the show. Did you see the thing, the fake microphones?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
Her punches in the ring were the same way, just like stopping right before she was even
just
close.
The fact that she was singing while they were wrestling.
No, not wrestling. They were getting assaulted at ringside.
Yeah.
Right.
And
there's another spot in there.
Yeah.
They said we're like that. Who's the girl's name that's the champion?
Riho.
Is
that right?
Okay. No. Whoever the champion is. But she was like getting beat up by like Vicky Guerrero out there. Sheeta, yeah. She was getting beat up by Vicky Guerrero. And then she got beat up by Ida. I don't know. That women's division looks hard. Yeah. With all the Japanese girls out there dressed like, Japanese schoolgirls, basically. That's kind of the way they are dressed. They're very small in stature. It just looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
When they're out there.
Looks like wrestling for kids,
right?
You know what
exactly. Like a bunch of kids went out there and just started wrestling. That's what it looks like.
Right. Well, you take her from the circulating clip of her with the bad microphone shots, and then, like I said, I noticed her strikes in the ring were just they were like appalling. And now she's main eventing as we record this. They're gonna put out AEW Elevation, AEW Dark Elevation. The first show comes out on a Monday night, and she's main eventing it.
Listen to this. This woman's roster, okay, visually this is what I see. If you took Raquel Gonzalez and Rhea Ripley, just the two of them, okay, and like you had the entire roster of the AEW girls in the ring, I would think that I would book Raquel Gonzalez and Rhea Ripley to hit the ring and just start wiping everybody out. That's how the difference. Physically, how the talent and like the NXT system and these girls look, and how the work looks. Like it's a completely different universe between those two shows.